I'm ready.
Come here.
I love you, baby.
A landscaper went on a routine job to mow a gated field in Fort Worth. But when he got there, he made a discovery that turned a December morning into a crime scene. A woman was found, and the story behind how she ended up there involved the man who claimed to love her, and her children who had to tell police the truth about the last time they saw their mom. Before we get into it, leave a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Crime on Pulse so you won't miss the next case. Taterea Shonte McGuire was 32 years old and living in Arlington, Texas. She had 3 boys who kept her life loud and busy, and 1 little girl who she absolutely adored. People who knew her described her as the kind of mom who showed up for everything. School events and family dinners. She made it work even when things got hard.
Happy Halloween, my little babies.
Let's go. Look, you supposed to be doing that. What the?
Son, stop. So handsome. You're so handsome.
Her relationship with her mother, Patrice, was solid. They talked regularly, and their connection stayed close no matter what else was happening in life. Tatyia had been through heartbreak before. Back in 2020, she walked away from a 5-year relationship that had been draining her. She made a public post about it, writing, "After being in an on and off relationship for 5 years, I can officially say I am single. That chapter in my life is closing. Yes, I've cried because it's hard for me to give up on the people I love. I've been up for nights. I've prayed and begged God to give me answers and directions because I was lost and felt like this was a mistake, because I wanted and was fighting to keep my family together for so long, but at what cost? God said move. And as much as I love him, I'm choosing me and my babies. It's already been a roller coaster, but I'm good and now I don't want nobody. Me and my kids need a break to just focus on us. To my family and friends, sorry for pushing y'all away, but I promise I'm shaking back and no man will ever get me this low where I'm allowing and putting up with unnecessary stuff." Patrice and Patricia didn't raise no fool. For a while after that, she focused on her children, building stability, creating peace. She leaned on her faith, started her mornings with prayer, and kept moving forward. But then she met 37-year-old LeDarren Dewan Tilley. He was smooth in the way he talked and the way he carried himself. He presented himself as a family man, someone who was ready to step up and be the partner she'd been looking for. And for a while he looked exactly like that. LeDarren stepped into the father figure role. Videos of him cooking with her kids, family outings, and guiding them with their school work.
Taco Tuesday. Y'all want to make our TikTok video for Taco Tuesday? Aaliyah, what is today?
Wednesday.
No, Tuesday. But what is it? Taco what?
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. And we making tacos. Well,
Flipping in this kitchen.
who out helping? That's Kamoria. He's helping a little bit. Aaliyah's helping. KD's helping. And I'm helping.
He's not helping.
Grab the spatula, the thing over there, the blue thing, and stir it up. Let it stir it up. Hold the handle.
I can do this one.
Stir it up. Wait, Katie.
Like this?
Yeah, right there.
But I'm only 6 years old.
I know. That means you know what you're doing. You learned at an early age.
That's good.
Okay, stir the other one. Okay, Aaliyah, put the thing back. Put the spatula back. Put it back over on the tabletop. Alright, Fat Daddy, stir it up a little bit.
Hurry up.
Put some of this in there, Fat Daddy. Put a little bit. Alright. Stir it up.
He took her daughter to daddy-daughter events, posted pictures that made it seem like he was her actual father. The kind of content that gets people commenting, now that's a real man right there. He even went on to get a car with Taterea, splitting the cost. A big gesture that looked like commitment.
One thing I love about my man, he stands on business. When he say he gonna do something for me and these kids, he makes it happen every time. We just love you, baby.
At this point, LeDarren Tilley seemed like the total package. The guy who stepped up, loved her kids as his own, and who was building something real with her. Behind closed doors, though, things were different. According to reports, there was tension in their home. LeDarren's temper wasn't something you saw in those TikTok videos, but it was there. Publicly, LeDarren kept up the image. When he got his commercial driver's license to operate industrial trucks.
Congratulations, baby!
Tatyia celebrated him with a post writing, "Baby, I'm so proud of you. I said I wasn't crying today, but man, baby, I love you. Keep standing on business and paving the way for your family and everyone attached to you. The price just went up and it's just the beginning. I hope you know that I appreciate you and nothing you do goes unnoticed. You deserve every blessing that's coming your way. You waited your turn." She was supporting him, encouraging him, and trying to believe in the version of him she wanted to see. On November 4th, 2024, which was her birthday, she thanked those close to her and specifically acknowledged LeDarren, writing, "I know it hasn't been easy, but baby, you're a real one. Thank you for loving me, holding me together, and having my back through it all." Even though her birthday posts looked happy and she thanked LeDarren publicly for being there for her, those close to her reportedly stated that the fighting became more frequent. On December 2nd, 2024, Taterea was at home in Arlington with her 4 children. At some point that day she went to get her kids' cell phones repaired. That evening LeDarren and Tateria reportedly left the house together. But the next morning LeDarren showed up at the house alone. He got the kids ready for school like it was a normal day. When they asked where their mother was, he told them she was with their grandmother. But that wasn't true. That same morning, Patrice waited for her daughter's call, but her phone stayed silent. By that evening, Patrice knew something was seriously wrong. So she contacted the Arlington Police Department and reported her daughter missing. She posted on social media, desperate for anyone who might have information. She wrote, "This is my oldest daughter and she is missing. I need your help. She has been missing since December 2, 2024. Taterea McGuire was last in the Irving, Texas area and her phone was last pinged in the Garland, Texas area. Any information about her whereabouts, please contact Arlington Police Department." Police responded and did a welfare check at Tateria's home in Arlington, but she wasn't there. Just her 4 children and a growing sense that something terrible had happened. Investigators started asking questions. They needed to know who saw her last. And the answer kept coming back to the same person, LeDarren Tilley. When police spoke to him, his story was straightforward. He said he dropped Tateria off at her house on the evening of December 2nd. He left, went about his business, then came back the next morning to take the kids to school. He claimed he hadn't seen her since that night. But investigators had other witnesses, Tateria's children. What they told the police was completely different from what LeDarren was saying. The kids said LeDarren left the house with their mother on December 2nd. When he came back the next morning, she wasn't with him and never came back. Their testimony gave investigators a timeline that directly contradicted LeDarren's version of events. While police processed that information, Tateria's family was frantically searching. Someone close to her posted, "Dear Father, I miss Taterea McGuire so much right now. The ache I feel is almost unbearable and the void is so palpable. I know you will sustain me, and I ask you to come quickly to my aid, Lord Jesus. Ease the pain we feel in our heart and wipe away our tears with your loving hands. I place my loved one in your capable hands and I trust with all my heart that she is safe and secure. Thank you in advance for her safe and immediate return." They were praying for a miracle, hoping she'd be found alive. But as time went on, that hope was fading. Meanwhile, investigators were digging into LeDarren's story. They pulled surveillance footage from areas he said he'd been, tracked his white Chevrolet Tahoe and looked at his movements. The surveillance footage didn't match what he'd told them. LeDarren had said he dropped Tateria off in Irving, then drove straight to his father's house in Dallas. But the cameras showed something else entirely. His Tahoe was captured on video driving to Fort Worth. Specifically, to a remote area near the city's water department property on Greenbelt Road. The footage showed his vehicle pulling into that location just after midnight on December 3rd. A few minutes later it left. He'd been there. And investigators had a strong suspicion about why. While police worked the case, Tateria's family kept making public appeals. They needed answers and needed LeDarren to tell them where she was. One family member posted a direct message to him. "LeDarren Tilley, say I feel safer if I knew you had my cousin tied up somewhere or hidden somewhere. You got people thinking the worst. But you got my little cousin on your page and was on Facebook yesterday like nothing happened. I know what kind of person you are. Like that is disrespectful. Taterea McGuire got too much family that messed with her heavy. So you gotta know you picked the wrong family. Take my family off your page. Tell them people in my family where my cousin is. This is home. Tateria, I promise your people behind you. I'm sorry we weren't with you. I'm sorry that this coward of a man is playing like you don't know nothing. You will be found." For 3 days, LeDarren said nothing publicly. He went about his life acting like everything was normal. On December 5, 2024, a landscaper was working on a property along Greenbelt Road in Fort Worth. The area belonged to the city's water department. It was gated, but the gate had been opened so the landscaping crew could get in and do their job. Around 10:10 that morning, while mowing the grass, the landscaper found a woman who had been shot multiple times. He immediately called 911 and within hours, Fort Worth police had the scene secured and an investigation underway. Near the body, investigators found a receipt which was dated December 2nd from a cell phone repair store. That receipt helped them confirm what they already suspected based on the missing person report. This was Taterea Shonte McGuire, the woman who'd been missing for 3 days. The medical examiner confirmed that this was intentional. Investigators immediately connected the evidence. The surveillance footage had shown LeDarren's vehicle at this exact location, and the children had said he left with their mother and came back alone. His alibi had already fallen apart. Now they had enough to make an arrest. On December 6, 2024, police arrested LeDarren Dewan Tilley, the man who posted Taco Tuesday videos, who celebrated daddy-daughter dances, who went halves on a car and posted birthday tributes just weeks earlier. That man was now in custody on charges related to Taterea McGuire's passing.
Grandmother is mourning her daughter and stepping in to raise her children. The woman from Arlington was shot and killed by her boyfriend. Taterea McGuire was a mother of 4, and Brittany Moncrief just spoke with her mother about taking care of her grandchildren while coping with unbearable grief.
Patrice Bowden remembers the moment she learned what true love was.
She is like a breath of fresh air. She's my firstborn.
Her daughter, Taterea McGuire.
To have her and love her was like, oh my goodness.
She's grateful Taterea, a mother of 4,
They were her everything.
got to experience that true love too.
She would never leave her children. Never, ever, ever.
So when she couldn't reach Taterea the night of December 2nd and the day after,
I immediately knew something wasn't right.
Patrice reported her missing. According to documents obtained by WFAA, she and Taterea's children told Arlington PD that Taterea and her boyfriend, LeDarren Tilley, had been fighting. The children also told police he carries a gun. An arrest warrant states Tilley, who is not the children's father, told police he hadn't seen Taterea since dropping her off at home Monday night and returning the next day to take the kids to school.
I was devastated because we didn't know where she was.
That devastation only getting worse after a landscaping employee found Taterea's body in this wooded area off Greenbelt Road, owned by Fort Worth Water Department, December 5th. Documents show she was shot multiple times and was partially clothed. Law enforcement also placed Tilley's vehicle in that same location the night she went missing, later charging him with murder.
To know that she gave and gave and gave and it wasn't enough hurts me.
Patrice says Taterea planned to end the relationship, sharing this photo of her and her children joining a church the day before she was killed.
Those babies need me. And I have to do everything in my power to keep them protected, and I will.
Continuing to show what true love is. In Tarrant County, I'm Brittany Moncrief.
His bail was set at $250,000. According to his arrest affidavit, the evidence against him was substantial. Taterea's children had placed him as the last person seen with her. His statements to police were contradicted by surveillance video. He'd admitted to being in control of his Tahoe the entire night, the same vehicle that was caught on camera driving to and from the location where the discovery was made. He reportedly also told detectives that he and Taterea had been fighting on and off, but claimed they were getting along all day before she disappeared. He said that while driving back from Irving, she started arguing with him. Then he dropped her off at home and drove straight to his father's house in Dallas. But the data didn't support that story. For Taterea's family, the arrest didn't bring relief, but brought a different kind of pain. The confirmation that she was never coming home. A GoFundMe was set up to help with funeral services and to provide ongoing support for Taterea's 4 children. A balloon release was held in Taterea's honor, giving her loved ones a moment to grieve together, to celebrate her life, to say goodbye in a way that felt meaningful. The world keeps spinning and so does crime. Stay observant, listen to your instincts, and don't ignore the warning signs. I'll see you in the next case on Crime on Pulse. Thanks for watching.